Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here at Canada's Wonderland once again for another amazing day, or rather 2 amazing days, because I didn't want to miss out on anything at Taste of Ireland, so I am here on the first day of the event, and then I will be back tomorrow to finish it off, as well as, of course, check out the progress on Lazy Bear Lodge, possibly talk more about the new for 2023 rides that are coming, Tundra Twister and Snoopy's Racing Railway. But to start things off this week, then the Haunt Shack has shown up. Absolutely love seeing this all the time. It is always a treat. And so you can see, some of the names of the coming scare zones and mazes. Really love the faces that they have here. I think that those look really cool. It looks like a lot of returning favorites, but Pandemonium, no idea. Vampire Disco, that looks quite different. You've got Streets of the Undead, Kingdom of Carnage, Wicked Hollow, over on this side then you had Ghostly Pines, Trick or Treat, and Cornstalkers, which are such popular favorites. So glad to see those ones returning. You've got the dates posted there, and then you do have the Farmstead is returning, and Day of the Dead. Not quite sure what that is, but that's cool. Carnival, of course, very popular one. The Crypt. I don't really know what these boxes are. Those are kind of odd to me. And then you have the Ruins and Spirit Manor. Really love to see all of these. I am very much looking forward to Haunt, as I do every year. And this is really making me excited for it. Oh man, it's gonna be fun times. Up here on International Street, then interesting development here. They have put down yellow tape to mark out lines for the funnel cake location for both sides of it, as well as for Swiss dip. So totally makes sense logically, but I can't say that I love the look of it. But it is good to see that the park is trying to clear some things up that way. All right, I have arrived at Taste of Ireland. Oh my goodness, this is the food festival that I have been most excited for it this year because, I am Irish, and I do love Irish food. So, very much looking forward to tasting quite a few of the park's renditions of these classic Irish treats and meals. And very excited to be getting some of this. It is you got the Emerald as the Emerald Isle as the name of the bar. Fantastic. Love the music that's playing, and overall I am having a great time. And we do have the Irish step dancers that will be performing in I think about 15 minutes from now. Sadly, they're only here for the very beginning of the event, and then they won't be here for the rest of the weekend. But I needed to make sure that I came and actually saw them. So, so I am here for that very quick visit today, and then I will be back tomorrow for more of Taste of Ireland.
I drank 16 ounces for the price of one. Trying to find the courage to talk to one. As before the dance, not a second glance. My night had just begun. When I drank to the fire of the Holy Ghost, I knew it at the altar of my nightly post. So I'll raise this glass, not the first or last. Come join me in this toast.
Well, I'm calling calling that a day here at Taste of Ireland. So far, I have had the flatbread pizza, the Irish lamb stew flatbread pizza, which was very, very good. Very, very good. And also the stuffed potato skin with Colkinen, and that was really, really tasty. I mean, I'm Irish, so anything with potatoes is okay with me, and that was 3 times potato. So, and then I also had the apple, oh my goodness, apple cake, whatever it was, and it was that was really, really tasty. But the ice cream was melting very, very fast, and now it was just a little messy, that's all. But that'll about do it for today, and then I will be back tomorrow to continue this week's video. I am here for day 2 of Taste of Ireland, and I already got the bangers and mash, and now another Irish classic, the corned beef. This one is served as a slider with cabbage and French fries. It looks really, really good. I love corned beef, so very much looking forward to this. If I can figure out exactly how to eat it. It's looks like quite a handful and mouthful. Getting a look at Lazy Bear Lodge from my usual perch here. Then, not too many changes that I can see. The sign is still looking pretty much the same as it did last time I was here, but it does look like they're getting closer to doing that stonework, I think. So very, very cool to see that. And I mean, really, this is it's looking very, very complete at this point. Peeking through a gap in the scrim here at the front of Lazy Bear Lodge. Then, just really wanted to point out that the large bear photo op, it does have railings around it, which totally makes sense. It's unfortunate that that's necessary, but it is. And you know what? You're still going to be able to get some great photos in front of it. Absolutely love the polar bear that is there. But I wanted to point out that, it looks like they have installed the posts for this little overhang that I believe is going to be the outdoor portion of the bar. Still not quite sure how that's going to work, but and also several weeks ago then, the park did finish up the mural, making it actually fill that whole space because it wasn't when it was first installed. So that's looking much better. The sign is definitely under construction, so progress. Around my usual spot on Skyhawk Hill, then I spotted this fence around the fire pit, that looks fantastic with all those bear silhouettes crawling around there. I love that detail. Oh, that is so fantastic. Over here by Yukon Strikers drop off of the mid-course brake run, just getting a different perspective on the future home of Tundra Twister. Still have no idea how it is going to fit on this plot of land, but this perspective does help me see how this support for Yukon Striker is a little bit more out of the way than I was thinking, because it's further down elevation-wise. So that is very, very interesting there. And on the note of Tundra Twister, then I do have a brief update, which is that Goldrush Junction, I have, since last week's video, I have gotten official confirmation from the park that Goldrush Junction will not be removed. I am very, very happy about that. It's even more mind-boggling to me how they are going to fit such a massive, massive ride on this plot of land then. That is going to be very, very interesting to see. I am very curious to see how it fits, but I love the efficient use of space. That is, anyone who knows me knows that I really, really love that efficient use of space. So, Yes, and also worth noting that there are 2 supports for Yukon Striker, at least 2, that have these red and white checkered stickers on them. So my understanding is that those are for basically to do measurements for things that are going to be close to the construction site and the new ride. So yeah, I don't think that they're going to be modified at this point. Then I don't think that either of those is going to be modified, but I do think that we are going to have a pretty cool near miss with this one support in particular. Not sure why that other one has a marker, but if it's just for measurements, then it might be something really that they're just trying to see what it'll look like from that perspective. I don't know how construction projects work really, but yes, that is. Oh boy, they are pulling some very awesome stuff to to get this ride to fit on this small plot of land. Over here on the Timberwolf Falls exit ramp once again. Yeah, I missed out on checking things out from this angle last week, but it doesn't look like I missed a whole lot in terms of visible progress. Yeah, I'm really not seeing much of a change at all from 2 weeks ago. Still dirt for the just dirt for the lower patio area, but it is nice to see the lights on inside Lazy Bear Lodge. So yeah, that is that's coming along and looking good. But yeah, the other quick note that I wanted to make here is I just wanted to show where Tundra Twister is going to go. It's going to go right in between that spot and that spot, right between Yukon Striker's first drop and its 0G winder. Yeah, it's definitely going to fill out the skyline there, and oh man, I am so excited for that. Over here at my one of my favorite places, one of my favorite views in the park. It still is, despite Lazy Bear Lodge and the fence here. Then a couple things. One, this equipment on top of Lazy Bear Lodge, it looks better than than when it was first installed. So that is, yeah, that's very, very nice to see that. But also just thinking about Tundra Twister again and how it is going to just fill up that space right there. That's so excited. It is quite muddy, so I'm not going to get as close to the fence as I usually do, but just wanted to quickly point out how, yeah, the barbecue pits are they look to be fully installed. Yeah, it's looking good there, filling up that the entire hole there. So yeah, makes sense there. So that is definitely looking good, and we are getting so very, very close, I think, to Lazy Bear Lodge opening. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming soon, I think. Oh man, these shepherd's pie. Oh, absolutely delicious. I think this might be my favorite thing that I've had at the event so far. I mean, granted, I do already really love shepherd's pie. Well, that'll do it for Taste of Ireland. I had so much fun. I love how much the music fills up this plaza. This just feels like this is such a mood. I absolutely love this. This has such a vibe, and yeah, it's so great. Yes, I do have one final meal here, and it is the chicken. Oh my goodness, this is so much food. Like, there's my hand, and yeah, no, this is a lot of food, and yeah, just absolutely love how much the plaza comes alive here at night. And it just makes me sad that the event wraps up at 8, because then, you know, most days when it's not really cloudy and rainy, then you know, you don't really get to appreciate yeah, all the string lights and yeah, this whole vibe. So yeah, but overall, really love the event. I think it is, yeah, I really want this one to come back as well. Just bring all the events back, all of them.
Alright everyone, subscribe to Wonderland Weekly right now, like the video, and make sure to drop a comment. And yeah, thank you.
Alright everyone, it is getting close to the end of the video, and you all know what that means. It is time for trivia time. Yes, and so for this week's trivia time, I want you to let me know in the comments below. This location right here at Front Gate, currently known as the Canada's Wonderland store, what was its name while Paramount owned the park? If you can let me know that in the comments below, I will give you a shout out in my next video. And a huge shout out to SMG and Andrew Edgecombe, who both correctly stated that there are currently 5 Mondial rides at the park. Tundra Twister will be the 6th one, joining Windseeker, Riptide, oh my goodness if I'm forgetting any, Soaring Timbers, Shockwave, and Cyclone. Was that 5? I'll put a note if it's if I missed one. But yes, I really like Mondial rides, so I am very excited for Tundra Twister. And yeah, overall, it's been a great day. Very rainy here. Some very scary lightning here at the end of the night, and yeah, definitely got kind of drenched. But I absolutely loved Taste of Ireland, and yeah, Lazy Bear Lodge. I mean, hey, it is getting close. I think they might be able to get it open for Labor Day, but you know, we'll see what happens. Regardless, whenever it does open, I will be excited to try it. Next week, we have another Taste Festival. So yeah, this week was Taste of Ireland, which was fantastic, and next week is Taste of the Caribbean. So yeah, I am very interested in that. I don't know that I will love the food quite as much as I did this week, but I'm certainly willing to try it. And yeah, but yeah, overall, I think that'll about do it. So until next time, as always, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.